Hello everyone, Shannon Gardner here. So welcome today. Today I'm sharing with you guys part 2 of the 3 past lives that my client from last week went into. So the first past life, if you haven't already watched it, it was in my part 1, and that was where my client had experienced a past life as a wizard. And he has a mate that is a dragon in that one as well. The videos aren't that long to watch. I did them in 3 parts so that I could break them up so they weren't that long for viewers to watch, and also because each past life had its own individual lesson at the end of the past life. And so I wanted to share them individually because each one had its own different message and lesson that went along with it. So today, if you haven't already seen my part 1, I have a little introduction in that video about the 3 sessions, just saying what was in them without kind of spoiling what happens. Today is part 2 that I'm going to share with you, where my client experienced the past life as an animal, as a penguin, and just like I had explained in the introduction in part 1, that it was just such a beautiful session to experience, even for myself, to witness the feelings, the reactions, and the life lessons that, even a penguin can go through. It just goes to show that, we're not here alone as humans on this planet. And it really just helped me to be more compassionate about animals. And I hope it does for you guys as well. Because, the animals that are around us, we're humans and we are animals, We are animals. So it makes sense that other animals would go through the same sort of feelings that we go through, the feelings of motherhood, of parenting, being a mother or a father, or, having children and your love for your children and your wife or your spouse, and your love and your responsibilities for your community, and going through different emotions of fear, of predators and death, and then learning these life lessons that come along with the life. It was one of my favorite sessions that I've ever done, because it was my first session that I did on someone as an animal, for starters. And I know I've listened and, talked to fellow practitioners who have had sessions on clients with past lives as animals. This is my first time experiencing a client who had a past life as an animal. I will say, though, I had a past life in Lemuria, a session in Lemuria, where I was a cat-human hybrid, very similar to on the movie Avatar. And so I did experience being a cat humanoid in that session as well, and went through the feelings of being in a cat body, humanoid body, in that session, and living in the forest. So if you haven't seen that one, there's a video as well on my channel about Lemuria, and where I did with myself as the client in that one. So I talk about that session in a video that's about Lemuria. It's on my channel if you want to watch it as well. But yes, my client has allowed me to share this session with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned for part 3. Part 3 is a past life with the same client, where they journeyed from Spain to South America. However, this wasn't just, a normal journey, I guess, that you would see today happening. This was from the past, of course, And um, there's some supernatural things that happened on the journey. So that was quite interesting as well to watch. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. That will be part 3. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Through the tunnel of time to another lifetime, a different lifetime to the one that we just saw. So we're going to enter the tunnel of time now and count backwards from 3 to 1. And when we get to 1, we are going to enter into a different lifetime that was lived by Ian. We're going to be there. 3, entering the tunnel of time now. 2, traveling there now. And 1, be there now. Be there now into this other beautiful lifetime, or lifetime, this significant lifetime in time that is important for Ian to see today. Being there now. Can you please describe what it is you see around you now?
I see penguins, lots of penguins feeding their
Wonderful.
young.
And does this place seem cold that you're in, or warm?
Cold.
Okay. Can you describe the penguins a little bit for me? Are
Yeah,
they small
black,
or bigger?
black and white, quite big, with red and yellow stripes around their eyes, long
Wonderful.
curly beaks.
Wonderful. And what does it look like around you for the landscape of the area that you're in?
It's very flat and cold, very barren.
Is there ice or snow or anything like that?
Snow and mountains, huge ice mountains and ice sculptures.
Wonderful. And now I'm going to have you look down at your feet and your body. What do your feet look like?
Webbed, big yellow webbed feet.
Okay. And do you feel human or like something else?
I'm a penguin too.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And as you look at your body, do you feel as though you are the same type of penguin as the other penguins that you see?
I feel bigger, taller,
Okay.
but look the same. I look the same.
Wonderful. Do you feel as though you're a male penguin or a female?
Male, definitely male.
Okay. And as you look around at the other penguins around you, what sort of sense do you get from the community of penguins that are around you? Do you have a family or a mate?
Yeah, yeah. We've got two little chicks,
Oh,
but it's
cute.
a huge community. We're all so closely connected.
That's beautiful. Really beautiful. And can you tell me more about what it is you guys, how you spend your day with the other penguins?
Usually huddle together, keep warm, feed our children, go swimming to catch food.
Okay, wonderful. And do you get a sense of where in the world or what area in the universe you are at?
I feel like it's Earth.
Okay. And do you get a sense of whether you're in the southern hemisphere or what part you might be in? Or you're not sure?
I think it's what we have as the southern hemisphere now, but I think it's changed. It feels different. It feels the other way around.
Do you feel as though this lifetime that you're in was long ago?
Quite long ago.
Okay. Now, what I would like to do is enter the tunnel time again and move to another significant time in the same life as the penguin. I'm going to count to three, from three to one, and we're going to be there now. 3, 2, and 1, and being there now, moving to a significant time in this lifetime, showing us something significant and important that we need to see today. What is happening around you?
It's like a totally different world. There's blue skies, there's trees, there's rivers, there's grass, there's land. We're all there in this place.
Beautiful. Does this place look a little bit more tropical than the
Yeah,
last place that you were in? Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. And does it still feel like you're in the southern hemisphere somewhere, just in another place that's a bit warmer than the first place, the other place you were in?
No, it feels different. It doesn't feel like it feels like Earth, but it doesn't feel like our Earth. It feels like a different Earth. I don't know if it's like inside or on another version of our Earth. It just feels different somehow.
Okay. Do you think that this place could possibly be on in a part of the world that most people don't know about? Do you think this is a place that's on the other side of the earth that we know today? Like on the other side of Antarctica or in a different area, part of the world that us humans today perhaps haven't, that we don't know about?
Yeah, I think it feels like somewhere that has been has been and gone,
Oh, okay.
or has been kind of hidden away and not talked about.
Okay. Wonderful. As you look around you, can you see, is there anything else? Can you describe anything else you're seeing? Are there any other animals around you or living
Yeah,
beings?
there's loads of other wildlife that we normally see on Earth. There's my penguin family. There's the colony of penguins. There's cheetahs. There's big cats. There's lions. There's these tall like flamingos.
Wow.
so colourful and just so different.
And the colors look more vibrant.
Mm.
Beautiful. And how do you feel about being in that place with all those different creatures?
It feels good. We've
That's
found
good.
like a way of cohabiting together.
Beautiful. That's really beautiful. Can you tell me more about that? About the cohabiting with each other? How is it that you all live in harmony together?
Something to do with the water. There's something in the water that
Oh,
gives us everything that we need.
oh, really? That's beautiful. So the water gives you, it's a source of food and
Got
nourishment.
everything is within the water.
Beautiful. And what's the plants or the fauna look like around you?
Trees are really, really tall, like really like massive, like palm trees, but massive. So tall they go right up to the sky.
Wow.
And there's grass, which is blowing in the wind. It's quite long, the grass. Bushes, there's a river.
Beautiful. And how is it that you spend your day? Can you tell me a little bit more about what it is that you and the rest of the penguin colony do and how you spend your day?
We interact with each other, we interact with all the other animals, we can all speak to each other through our own ways of communication.
That's beautiful. And do you get a sense that this was a way in which the animals lived on Earth together at one point in this lifetime?
Mm, yeah,
Beautiful. And do you see any humans or any other type of beings around you, or just mostly animals?
just animals.
Okay, wonderful. And do you have your um, chicks with you and your mate?
Yeah,
Beautiful. Alrighty, and now what we're going to do is we're going to move one more time in this lifetime to another significant time in this life. We're going to count from 3 to 1 and we're going to be there. 3, entering the tunnel of time. 2, traveling there now. And 1, being there now. Being there now. Can you tell me what it is you see now in the same lifetime as this penguin in another significant, important day?
it's almost like I'm in a tunnel, like I'm spinning.
Do you feel worried or like you're in danger, or does this feel
No,
familiar to you?
it's like it's a game, or like I'm really enjoying it. It's just spinning round and round in this metal tube. It's strange but funny.
That's neat. Yeah. And do you feel while you're spinning in this tube, does it come to an end at some point? Does
I
it end
hope
up
so.
stopping, or can you see light in this tunnel?
But yeah, there's ends at each end of the tunnel to come out of. I think it's like it's going underground, right? Oh, it's like a tunnel, but it's going underground.
Do you feel as though this tunnel that's going underground is it going in under the ground, down underneath the water, or just under the ground?
Yeah, it's like going deep into the earth in this tunnel. It's like a vortex, like I'm spinning in this vortex,
Wow.
going into the earth. And I feel like I can fly, but I know I can't. But there's like a gravitational support in this vortex, and I'm being
Okay.
taken down into it.
Wonderful. And what kind of sense of feeling? You said it feels wonderful. You're quite enjoying it, the feeling.
Yeah, it's just so exhilarating, so light, just floating through the air, going round and round down this vortex.
That's wonderful. Now let's go down and down this tunnel. And now let's move forward towards the end of this vortex tunnel. And can you tell me, where does this vortex tunnel take you to?
It's like it comes out at the top of like a chasm, like a huge opening, and you have to jump out because all of my other friends and family are jumping out and just floating down to the bottom of this chasm.
Wonderful. What does the cavern look like when you look around you?
It's like narrow. There's another side, and there's a waterfall falling down. And
Beautiful.
this portal where I've come out of, it's so high up. I'm just looking down at all my friends and family. They're all just jumping straight out, and down they go into the water far down below.
And do you feel as though you would like to follow them?
Yeah,
Okay, why don't you do that now? Follow your family and friends and see where it is that you are all going. So are you swimming through the water?
yeah, we've all met together. We're in the water. There's a waterfall behind us, and we're moving down this river, and it's coming into this opening. And there's a huge lake reservoir, and I can see the sun rising.
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
Sounds beautiful. So whereabouts is it you guys are traveling to? Are you traveling to end up in land somewhere, or are you just swimming around and enjoying the water?
Yeah, we're just enjoying the water and enjoying this journey that we're going through. Feels like it's a cycle that you have to go through at some point.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Can you tell me more about that? More about the purpose of this cycle?
Yeah, as you move through the different stages of your life from where you're at, it feels like there's different shifts of reality from such a harsh environment to start with, a harsh beginning of community and sticking together and helping each other, to the next place, which is this beautiful oasis of friendship and connection and all being able to just live together. And now we're in another total different reality, which is similar to the second one, but just feels much lighter, much brighter. It's like a totally different vibration altogether.
Wow, that's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us today. Really beautiful. It sounds like a really beautiful place to be in
It
frequency.
is.
It's wonderful. So just be in that moment and enjoy how that feels. Enjoy how it feels to be in that beautiful place. And now, what I would like to do, what we're going to do is we're going to move forward now to the last day of the life as that penguin, to the last day of the life of the penguin. You're not going to feel any sensations, any pain or discomfort. Going there now and being there now. And can you tell me what is happening?
Being chased in the water.
Oh,
It's a huge, looks like a shark after me.
okay.
I'm swimming as fast as I can.
Okay, now let's move forward to the last moment, to the last moment of that life now. You're not going to feel any pain, and you can view this last moment as an observer. Tell me what it is that happens.
Yeah, the shark got me. And then I
Shark got
instantly
you.
felt my energy, my soul rise and go straight into the light.
Okay. So you're in the light now.
Yeah,
And how does that feel? Just be in that moment in that light.
feels good.
Okay. And as you are in the light and being in that place now, and as you look back at this lifetime that you just had as this penguin, and you look at that life, can you tell me what the significance of that life was? The lessons that may have been learned in that lifetime for you.
For all of the things that we need to experience, that we need to go through, the hard times, the good times, eventually it all comes to an end and a recycling and going back home to source.
Beautiful. And is that the message that you'd like to give to Ian today? Is that why you've shown us this lifetime today?
Yes,
It's really beautiful. Thank you for that message today. And now, at this time, we're going to let this penguin recede back into the light, into this place of peace and harmony. And we wish the penguin well. Thank you so much